Hey guys, what is up? Kokosing Valley Model Railroad speaking. Well, I'm down here at the Kokosing Valley Central Railroad Club and wanted to show you guys a couple of updates, what we've done. Some of the areas where we've touched up a scenery. We've added a signal tower right here to the crossover area, our train station. And the neat thing is all these, some of these telephone poles are all wired up. It's kind of a strand thing. It's pretty cool. I do have our template O-gauge layout here. Just interesting. Very cool layout. Coming around here, our one club member, a young guy, is adding lighting to the feed mill here and trying to add lights into that. Some of the updates on this layout is just adding lights and adding more detail, like some of the engine houses we're adding more lights into it. All the stalls on the roundhouse are filled up right now at the moment, so it's hard to explain what engines are at the roundhouse and what tracks are empty, because there's quite a bit of new and old rolling stock and steam engines on here. We do have our signal bridge over the 2 tracks heading into the main terminal point to Apple Grove train station. We do have our caboose track here, where when we do operating sessions everybody has to pick up a caboose. Our water and coaling tower, so steam engines can fill up with water and coal, the towers. Our town, which, you know, most of us have to work on it and just keep up with the dates on this layout. Adding lights and adding more things to it, as usual. And there's some nitpicky details which are really cool. There's a hiker up in the hill here, just hiking up the hills. Empty coal mine. There's usually a bunch of coal cars there, but probably at the yard. Our still and moonshine still up on the hill here. And working our way downhill, there are trailers up on the hills, digging out a hillside here, people washing their car. And there's telephones across the whole railroad. There's a deer jumping to the other side of a gully. There's deer up on the hill, which I've shown you guys probably hundreds of times. And some areas need to be cleaned up here and there, and get the man and the bear. The man's looking over at the bear. You know, little things here and there. The yard plan is to eventually take up the track here and relay every piece of track where it's closer to each other to make it more like an actual train yard. Sorry guys, a little bit tired. So, you know, I wanted to give you guys an update what's going on the railroad here. You know, adding a few things, you know, to the railroad and what we can do. If you notice, we don't have our old track lighting, or the old lighting system anymore. If you look up above, we have new lights up there, so we could change and dim down the lights here. Big thanks for this company for helping us, you know, with stuff we need for the railroad. And you know, there's some places where stuff can be too long, and plans are to wire up all these amusement park rides and fix everything up. There'll be a spur going this way down the track to that open section where the sign is located, right here. yeah, a little bit details here and there. Here's our N-scale module layout. It'll be going to a train show in November. So, yeah, quick update on that. The layout's been worked on a couple times, and everything is ready to go. So this N-scale railroad will be heading towards February to the Mansfield train show for the first time. It's an N-scale T-track layout. They're on folding tables. And yeah, it's interesting. We have our workbench and scenery stuff here. A little bit of everything. So we'll go on to the N-scale side and we'll show you guys what's going on over there. So over here on the N-scale side, you guys, there are some work going on the layout, detail, and stuff like that. We're always adding more stuff here. Train cars are off the track for probably a reason. They're working on the layout in several spots. Really beautiful detail on this railroad. Always a pleasure to see what's on here in operation and see what's rolling around here on this railroad. This is the N-scale DCC layout for operating N-scale DCC stuff. So everything here, sorry about that guys, is all DCC here, no DC stuff. Here's our N-scale DC layout, which has been cleaned off and ready to start working on this layout here. And hoping to get back into more of upgrading this railroad and working on the wiring more and more to get this layout in operation. So I wanted to show you guys what the updates were on the layouts and show you guys what's going on. Guys, have a wonderful night. This is Kokosing Valley Model Railroad signing off. And this is an update on the Kokosing Valley Central Railroad Club layout.